That's right, I'm number one, brother, not you. So it is currently almost 9 a.m. and I'm supposed to have this video out by 12. So I've made my coffee. I'm gonna eat a little something. So we're gonna take out to the barn, talk a little bit about what budget EDC is.
So this is gonna be with the, of course,
movie magic. So, the topic of today is budget EDC. Now, the question is, what is budget EDC? And the answer is, it depends. I think kind of universally, we all accept that something around the $75 price range, like the Civivi Shcallicutt, is a budget knife. But for others, it might be something kind of like this. Tripod fell. This is from Trevista. This is like 35, 25 bucks. It's a good knife, good steel, everything well built. It just depends on the person. You've also got knives like this, the Artisan Cutlery Boa, around a $220 knife, something like that. Still, this might be a budget knife to some people. And you can do this with all kinds of things. Flashlights, like i3T2. People love this light. They say it's a budget light, and I agree. I think if you're paying more than 25 to 30 bucks for a flashlight, then you're getting out of budget territory. But that's my opinion. Same thing for pens. This is a $12 pen from Olight. It's a good pen, writes good. And I think if you're getting above the $25, $30 price range for a pen, you're getting out of budget. So with all that being said, what is budget? Well, it's whatever you can afford. And I know that's not an exciting answer. That's not a well broken down answer, but that is the answer. It's whatever you can afford reasonably. Now, outside of that, I'd like to talk about the philosophy behind it a little bit. You see, budget seems to almost be used as a derogatory term sometimes. People put themselves down by saying, all I can afford is a budget knife, like this right here, the Civivi Shcallicutt. If this is your crown jewel in your collection, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Or maybe you can't even afford that. Maybe it's this $25 Trevisa or whatever. I think it's 25 to 35 bucks. Lower end, but a good knife nonetheless. And I feel like people on the high-end market, if you don't believe me, go post one of these in like a forum or on a Facebook page, and you'll get rocks thrown at you saying that Chinese piece of crap, you're supporting the communists, this and that. If you can't afford a real knife, don't buy a knife, stupid stuff like this. You'll hear that. But there's nothing wrong with that being the crowning jewel of your collection. And you're not lesser than because you don't have the $100, $200, $300, $500, $1,500 knife in your pocket. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, if you can afford the $1,500 knife, if you like it, it's what you want, financially it's okay for you to do so, and you get it, then you're not stupid, no matter how much other people will tell you so. If that's what you like, if that's what you do, if that's what you can afford, then do it. I think we kind of want to judge other people, and really what it is, it's envy, it's pride, it's vanity. Vanity, all is vanity. That's all it is. We're all jealous, or we want to put these people down because we're in a better position than they are financially, but that's not the case. Budget is whatever you set it to be, whatever works for you. I think we need to stop with all this putting down of other people who can't afford what we can or who can afford more than we can. People aren't stupid for paying $1,500 for a knife, and people aren't poor because they only pay $75 for a knife. It just depends on who you are and what you can afford. There's nothing wrong with either side of it. I guess the whole point I'm trying to make is, don't buy your gear to impress other people. Buy your gear because you like it. So, with all that being said, I think what is budget depends on you. Some people, budget's $1,500 knives. It'll fit in their budget. Some people, it's $75, $25, $10, whatever. But there's nothing wrong with being anywhere on that spectrum. If all you can afford, again, is the $75 knife, the $50 knife, the $25 knife, there's nothing wrong with that. One day, if you're smart, if you don't try to keep up with those guys and buy the $1,500 knife, then you'll be able to one day. You'll be able to afford it and do it responsibly. But also to the guys who have the $1,500 knives, there was probably a time in your life where all you could afford was the $75 knife. So let's stop looking down on each other. Let's stop putting each other down for what we can and can't afford, or what we do and don't buy, or anything like that. Let's all just see, hey, we're all in different financial positions. We're all in different stages of life. And that guy who got that $75 knife probably got the same fizzy feeling as you when you bought your $1,500 knife. So, with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's short, sweet, to the point, a little less production than I usually put into them. But have a great day. let's all get along and just understand each other a little bit better. And God bless.